Beautiful stick of wood. That's another nice stick. Be about 20 inches on the butt cut or so. Straight grain. Ooh. Easy. Wow. I get a new grip. Ooh. Gee. Gianna. Ooh. That's a funky little fella right there, isn't he? He's not really little, but you know. There's already all done cutting through here. Gotta get him out. Easy now. Ooh. I don't want to get this one, fellas. Let's go up here. G round. G round. Ooh. G. G. Back. 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 G. Ooh. Get it high like that. Let's use your phone pull. I love tongs. And I love grab hooks. Where you see people using just a regular hook or a hook like a regular hook instead of one of these, feel sorry for them. Back, 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 back. Whoop. Nice and short. G. G. Oh. Whoa. G round. Whoa. Nice and high airborne. That's preventing it from flipping. Have to work my ring's a little different, trying one-handed. G. Whoop. That might get a little dicey. G. Huh. E. Whoop. Nice. It slides off that stump hole. It could send the whole rig flipping. Holding the camera with one hand and laying on that barb over there didn't seem like a real good idea. Beautiful timber here and there. Ooh. So that's a 16 footer. That's a 12, I think. Maybe 14. So why don't I move more at a time? Y'all can go on YouTube, y'all can watch different horse loggers, and you'll see them pulling a lot bigger skids, or whatever you want to call it, logs. You're gonna see them move a lot more board footage than me at a time. You know, every situation is different. Uphill, downhill, all those type of variables make huge differences with horses. That's a stud, isn't it? It's probably one of the nicest trees on the place. This little spot right here is the nicest spot of timber on the whole property. Let's talk about log weight. So this guy right here is probably around 200 board feet, something of that nature. You know, this guy right here, you know, maybe not quite 200, around that. This guy right here is around, it's going 150 or so. So here in Middle Tennessee, so log weights vary tremendously depending on your location and on the species. This is white oak, so it's hardwoods. It weighs in around 14 pounds of board foot up here. Now, I had a guy from up north yelling and screaming at me on the phone one time because I was pulling the horses too hard, and so his opinion, and he was arguing with me that hardwoods weigh max 10 pounds of board foot. Well, up north, up there, that's true. Down here, they generally weigh around 14, sometimes a little less, sometimes they weigh quite a bit more. So some places, you know, it's 9 pounds of board foot for white oak. So you have the same species growing in different areas, and if your material weighs half as much, then you can pull twice as much. If it weighs twice as much, you're probably only going to be able to pull half as much. So that's that. You know, you watch things, you know, there's a little bit of a downhill, you can make your horses look really good. If there's a little bit of an uphill grade, you can make them look really sad really quickly. So that's the first two logs of the day. Let's see, where are we at on time? We're at 12 minutes. You can tell the property line ends. Whoop. Clear cut. Actually, the property line's out there. They got over on this property line a little bit. I do believe. All right, so that's enough about that. So, you know, down here in the south, and at least in this area, you know, it's one of the heavier places as far as I can tell. Went up to Missouri and logged up there for a week, and the white oak was so incredibly light. White oak, red oak, it didn't matter. Was insanely light. It's just like a crop, guys. Just like growing a garden or anything else. There's going to be tremendous variables depending on the soil, on the growing conditions, on the elevation. All that type of stuff comes into play. So that's why I don't, you know, move as much wood as some guys. I live where hardwoods are heavy. GM around, boys. Y'all take care.